It's not too early for popcorn, so grab some because the nominations for the 97th Academy Awards were just announced, and it was a big morning for Emilia Perez, The Brutalist, and get it? Wicked. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
I thought you were going to say champagne.
It's not too early for that either.
I'm so excited. And it was really fun watching the announcements on GMA in all 23 categories, all of them filled with nominees hoping to bring home the film industry's top prize come March 2nd.
Yeah, watch all the actions.
Right around the corner.
It is. Joelle Garguilo is here. We were talking about the nominations, right? The snubs, we'll get to all of that. I got to ask, though, Best Picture. The one out of the gate. What do you make of these nominations?
You know I'm getting nerdy when I put on eyeglasses. Here we go. Okay, all right. So this is like my Super Bowl and also almost my one-year anniversary with you guys.
That's true.
The week of the Oscars.
Yep.
Let's pull up the nominees for you. So there's 10 of them. Now there are ones that were no-brainers. I knew Honora was going to get in there. The Brutalist was going to get in there. A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Wicked. Now the other ones rounding out this category: Dune Part 2, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, which I'm super happy about, and The Substance. Okay, one thing I want to point out here, no Sing Sing. I wish we would have seen Sing Sing in here. I was also hoping for A Real Pain. Those are beautiful, beautiful films. I think this is going to come down to The Brutalist, Emilia Perez, maybe Conclave, perhaps A Complete Unknown, and Wicked.
I'll tell you, I covered the red carpet for Nickel Boys.
I think
it's so many talented films, right? So many great films, and it's going to be tough, but I think the ones you picked out, that's great.
Honestly, like, film was so good this year.
Yeah.
You see it in those categories.
I can't believe I saw 3.
Yes, girl.
Yes,
I love it. I love it.
Conclave, Dune 2. Okay, so
let's get all but one on that list, I will say.
All but one?
I'm Still Here, and that's the one that got in.
That's the surprise?
And I have theories on that, too. So, yeah.
We have to get into that. But you say that there were no surprises in the best acting.
Well, and here's why I say no surprises for the Best Supporting Actor race. Okay, I say that because just give the Oscar to Kieran Culkin already. He's going to win. So just let him walk away with that for A Real Pain. Rounding out that category, we have Yura Borisov for Honora. That was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest it. Just don't watch it with kids. Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown. I'm so happy that he is in this category. Guy Pearce, Jeremy Strong. So we do have like a little Succession, reunion over there. I do want to point out a couple of things. 4 first-time nominees in this category, but no Denzel. No Denzel.
Was that
and also no Jonathan Bailey for Wicked, which, you know, I mean, again, there's only 5 slots, but I would have loved to see a Denzel. But none of it matters because it's Kieran's. Like, honestly, where are the Broadway people out there? Write a show for him because then he'll be an EGOT. Like, he's got the Emmy, the Golden Globe, he will have the Oscar, and now he needs a Tony.
So he's amazing. There's no surprise on that. Now, let's get into Best Actor, because, I expected to see Denzel on that supporting list, but Best Actor came in.
Yeah, and again, like, I'm such a nerd with this stuff that this does not surprise me. We have got Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. Fabulous film. There is an intermission in it, so it's about 3 plus maybe 20 minutes. Like, 3 hours. 3 hours.
That's why I haven't seen it.
I know, but it's fantastic. Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown. He's also a favorite. Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. I'm so happy Coleman is in here. Ralph Fiennes for Conclave. Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. The only snub I would say is Daniel Craig for Queer. I think this comes down to Adrian Brody and Timothy Chalamet. I believe Adrian Brody walks away with it.
Oof.
Yes.
Is that his second? Am I right with that?
Yes.
All right.
Listen, he knows how to pick them. I will just say that. If you can sit through it, it's one of the best films of the year. Honestly.
Well, you do
I think the film will win the Oscar.
You do get up to stretch your legs. So
I know. Well, they do give you an intermission.
I don't know. Shout out to my mother-in-law. All about Coleman Domingo.
I love Coleman Domingo, and I feel like if you are a New Yorker, you've seen Coleman Domingo come up through theater. I love him as a human being. I also selfishly can't wait to see what he'll be wearing during all of this stuff.
Because he does the carpet.
But he's fantastic.
But just to say that sometimes because you know the industry and you know the buzz, right?
I study.
So sometimes you see the momentum of a star and you know that they're just moving up the line pretty quickly. And it seems like Coleman Domingo, as wonderful he is, just doesn't have that momentum right now.
I really think Adrian Brody will be holding that Oscar.
All right. Let's get to Best Actress.
Yes,
okay, Best Actress. This was the hardest category by a landslide. I want to talk about who we are not seeing in here. We're not seeing Angelina Jolie. We're not seeing Pamela Anderson. We're not seeing Nicole Kidman. Who are we seeing, though? Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, yes. Carla Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez.
Yes.
Now, she makes history with her nomination alone as the first trans actress to be nominated for an Oscar.
If you haven't seen it, that movie will surprise you in all directions. It's so well done.
I wish people could see it on a big screen, too, because it makes all the difference.
Yep.
Mikey Madison, Honora, one of the best performances of the year, for sure. Demi Moore for The Substance. Now, she is an awards favorite, and I love this story for her. Now, Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here. She won the Golden Globe in the drama category. Yes. Oh my God, this is so hard to predict. I think momentum is on Demi's side. I think people want to see her win.
Okay.
Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here. And also, you have to take into account the wildfires, right?
Yeah.
So a large percentage of the Academy is based in LA. What does that mean? So the European voters, they've seen everything, which I'm Still Here, that's one of those films.
Right.
So, I don't know. But
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I know that there were already 2 delays for this big announcement.
So, has everybody seen everything? I don't know. But I don't know what will happen here.
I'm just happy to see Cynthia Erivo on there.
Me too.
I'm just happy to see her.
Me too.
Supporting?
Best supporting actress, I'm just going to say Zoe Saldana is going to take it for Amelia Perez. This is her time to shine.
She's stunning in that.
She's absolutely stunning in it. And Ariana Grande got nominated for Wicked, which I think that's huge. I feel like that
also
was a little bit on the fence.
She was great in it.
I think the headline here also, no Selena Gomez for Amelia Perez, no Jamie Lee Curtis for The Last Showgirl. Jamie Lee Curtis is starting to pick up speed now, so I thought that we would see her name in there. We didn't get to see it, but I mean, listen, it's a great category, but again, it's Zoe's.
Anything
she
else
wins.
other than Denzel and
I
Daniel
want to talk
Craig?
about the director. So there was no nomination in Best Director category for John Chu, of course, of Wicked. So we'll pull up. I do have all the noms for here. We have Amelia, the director of Amelia Perez, Honora, The Brutalist, Substance, A Complete Unknown. I'm really happy about a Complete Unknown being up there. No John Chu for Wicked. Why is that? So the voting body for the Academy, the directors, they tend to go, I think, with like the bolder films, less of these big blockbusters. I think John is deserving to be in there, but if you look at what did make its way in there, The Substance, which is I mean, these are wild films that are in this category. I think they really went with the bolder choices. So, but I would have loved some love for John Chu.
But Wicked visually is just so striking.
And listen, I do think Wicked has a shot at winning Best Picture. I do. I mean,
and that was only 7 hours.
I mean, like, I watched the film 3 times.
I think I've seen it 37 times. I know.
So you deserve an Oscar for that.
The conversation
is
always so good.
Yes, but it's like, look at my list of no's also. This is like all of the
hard,
no's.
people.
I mean,
and I think what you point out is that's why you got to watch, right? That's why you have to watch the Oscars, because you don't know.
Okay, and this is what makes the Oscars so exciting, which will be on March 2nd, the day before my birthday, and also streamed on Hulu, we should mention. But usually you go into these shows and there's the clear front runner. We don't, I mean, yes, we have that with Kieran, we have that with Zoe, but you don't have that with Best Picture. So it just, anything can happen.
You got to watch it all live on ABC.
And will.